That's better. I think that's better anyways. Let's see. We have this. Watching right now who is here. Anybody here? Right. Fancy, lovely, lovely. I love and hate this game. Could you tell me why? No, but I do understand what you mean. It's the extra mode is what you a bit of a challenge. Hello MKK and welcome to the stream. Hello Templeton and welcome to the stream as well. I think I might have the game audio a bit loud. Yes, I do have it a bit loud. There we go, hopefully that's better. Hello Jasmine Wall, welcome to the stream. Welcome to today's stream, and by the way, throughout all of these streams, remember to check the link in the description below if you're thinking about donating to the charity that's mentioned throughout these streams as well. It's such a lovely thing to be able to do, to be able to raise money for charities that does a lot of good for the world. And in this case, with News Story, they essentially use 3D printing technology to build homes for those who are unfortunate to not be able to have a home of their own, mainly in South American countries, which I think is where all of their main operations are for building new homes. And for News Story via Tildify, I heard that the charity from this event has already raised over $100,000 US from a lot of different content creators. The main day for Thankmas is on December the 11th. That's when the biggest content creators will be unleashing their own live streams of this event, including the organizer of the event itself, Jacksepticeye, which I think is a wonderful thing to have. I don't want to alarm you, Flair, but I just sneaked into your house. I'm not going to read the rest of that. They say if you don't read all of it, then it has not happened. So therefore, I'm going to look at it, but I'm not going to read it. And if you've done that, then I will tell you to get out. Right. Hello, popping in to say I love Witch's House, and I also love that you're doing all these streams for charity. Streams like this are so important. Exactly, Venus Improbable Dream. Streams and charities like this are sparse in the world. I think it is something that needs to happen more often, and for the fact that content creators can do this kind of thing for an event like this is so awesome. Because it's like each content creator can do their own thing, but yet all the money goes to one cause, which I think is such an excellent idea. Whoever came up with that idea, you're awesome. So yeah, thank you for popping on by. We are going to be starting the Witch's House MV very soon. If everybody likes to donate, even if it's just $1, then that is such an important thing to do. But if you can't donate because of financial situations, that is very understandable. But what I do would ask is if you would share the stream yourself to your friends, your family, your dog, your loved ones. And your loved ones are the most important ones for you. to you. People are so powerful when they come together, even if it's something like gaming. I think people really underestimate the validity of these kind of streams. Exactly. And I don't think I even pronounce validity correctly as well. Exactly. One person can do so much throughout the world. You watching right now, you can do so much. But you may not even realize that you've done a lot. It's untapped potential at the end of the day. If you think that you've not done anything for the world, then that's where you're wrong. Even if it's such small things, large things, every single thing that you do on a day-to-day basis, they all contribute in some way, whether if you think it does or not. So that's why I think these kind of events, when they occur, it's especially important to do what you can. And for the past 6 days, we've raised $31, which means that News Story is $31 better off than if I didn't actually do this. Hello Sarah, welcome to the stream. Yes, we are playing The Witch's House MV today, and I'm hoping that with my computer not liking JavaScript, that the graphics of the game won't crash. Because the sound keeps playing and all that jazz. I can move the character, but the visuals are just like frozen. So it's like you hear the character moving, but the character doesn't even move, and the background doesn't even move. So it's like the visuals are frozen, but the game isn't. If you get what I mean. So that's my love life with JavaScript. Okay, let's get started. So what I'm going to be doing today is, I've done this in the past, and that is what I'm going to do is, we're going to be playing Extra Mode. And for those of you who don't know, Extra Mode, unlike the original Witch's House game, is an Extra Mode which is very difficult to complete, and alas, nearly impossible to, yeah, I get what you mean. Thank you. But it's nearly impossible to go through this game without saving. And as you could probably tell by the title of the game, there's no continues because I deleted all the saves. Aside from the global save. If I deleted the global save, then I wouldn't have unlocked Extra Mode. But who the hell would play Easy Mode, honestly? I'm just kidding. Start this difficulty? Absolutely. We are doing this. Let's see. From humble beginnings. Right, Black Cat. I am not going to interact with you even once. Don't call me unsociable, but this is part of the challenge. The challenge to get through this entire game without saving or interacting with Black Cat once. Right, look inside the log, and we've got ourselves some... Well, we've got a machete, not some machete, a machete. Hey, would you like some machete? I think you would really like this machete. It's quite sharp, and it's straight to the point. It cuts well. Anyways, enough with the knife puns. Let's just move on with our days. So there is a link in the description below, guys, if you're thinking about donating to this charity called News Story. It's only $1 from there upwards. So if you're thinking about supporting a charity at this point in time and you've got $1 to spare, then please by all means do so. Each and every one of you donating right now. Does Black Cat do something specifically? If you interact with Black Cat, it allows you to save the game. So it's like the game's save point. Like if you click in the menu and you see a save option sometimes in an RPG Maker game, well, that's not the case here. You have to interact with a Black Cat in order to save. But also the Black Cat gives you storyline stuff. But we do not want that. There's only 2 points in the game we would like the Black Cat to talk. And those points in the game aren't technically interactions with the game itself. That is... when doing one of the puzzles, and at the very end of the game, just before you go into Ellen's bedroom. Or as I kept calling her in my initial playthrough of this version of the game, Elena, for some odd reason. Rather than E-L-L-E-N, I called her Elena, which is E-L-E-N-A. I have no idea why. Multiple people pointed out, but by then it's like, it's too late. I've already recorded it. I'm not going to re-record it just for the sake of pronouncing Ellen's name right in the basket. Like, that's the thing that people don't get sometimes when doing a recording and then uploading it. It's like, well, I'm not just going to replace each and every specific part in a video just so that the pronunciation of a specific name is correct. No, You live with your mistakes. You can't just patch it over with a plaster. You have to live with it. The story of a sick girl, read. Like, the mistakes that we make as people, they are part of... Thank you to whoever donated $5. You're an OG. Let's see. Clouds. Whoever is Clouds, thank you so much. Let's see. Long ago, in a poor town, there lived a sick girl named Ellen. From birth, Ellen's face and legs festered so that she kept them wrapped in bandages. Ellen's father never looked at her, nor did he ever speak to her. Thank you very much, Clouds. Welcome to the stream, and also thank you so much for a kind donation. Ellen's father never looked at her, nor did he ever speak to her. Even so, Ellen was happy, because at least Ellen's mother loved her. One thing that is different in the extra mode in comparison to the normal version of the game is that these diaries are from a third-person perspective rather than from Ellen's perspective. Because writing A is not in red, but B is not from a you're writing it for yourself standpoint, if you get what I mean. Okay. Oh yes, we have the bear. I do know how to play this game, but it's just a matter of fact of actually going about it. There's a pair of scissors on the workbench. Yep, they're chained to the bench. 10 people watching. Thank you so much to everybody who's watching right now. But yeah, thank you so much, Klaus, for that $5 donation. It doesn't matter who you send that money to, because it all goes to the same cause at the end of the day, which is News Story. Which means it doesn't matter which content creator you donate to for News Story via Tiltify. It's the fact of they all go to the same place. Let's see, put the bear in there. Oh gosh. Like, playing this game for the first time, it was bloody scary. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, these kind of games, they're scary when you initially play them, but most of the horror is eliminated within the game when you already know what's going on. Like that element of surprise is gone when you know what's there, and when you know what's there, it removes that element of surprise. But there's no greater fear than the unknown. Right. A plate with a silver cover on it. No, we're not going to do anything, okay? We're not going to look at it. We're not going to interact with it. Even though we did interact with it, look inside the suspicious fireplace. Even though it's called spacious fireplace. Nothing but soot. Something is busy. Lend a hand. The chef is busy. Lend a hand. I kind of like my hands, thank you very much. I like my hands intact. Right. Barge through there. And cat, I know you want me to interact with you because of that kind of thing. Right. A book titled Aristocratic Dining. Read it absolutely. So for those of you who are watching right now, I would like you to comment below which game do you prefer? The Witch's House or Eve? Me personally, I'm more of a Witch's House fan. I prefer the horrors within the game, I prefer the premises, but at the same time, if people say Eve, I understand as well. Like, that game is also really inspiring. There's someone invisible there. Nah, I'm not feeling like talking to them. I'll give them limbs. Oh, thank you, but these are so filthy. Witch's House. I'd rather you lend me a hand. Nah, thanks. I need my 2 hands, thank you very much. Witch's House. Here's another one. Umaniki or... No, wait. Umaniki is a bit too niche. The Crooked Man or Mad Father. Let's see. I'm not going to take a sip, thank you very much. So, something's fallen under the chair. We'll pick it up, and that is a silver key. Lovely. Right. Hit bowl with key. Put key in soup. Crooked Man. Yeah, I see that. Like, I think there's... I was going to say there's more story, but there's a lot of story in both games. But I think with The Crooked Man, it's not like as... You don't feel irked out by it. Paranoiac as well, yeah, that's a good game, especially for remake. Like, the original Paranoiac was a little bit hit and miss. It was essentially a unlocking door simulator because you go into a room, you find a key, you unlock a door with that key. Process repeats, sort of thing. But I think the remake, it doesn't have as many doors to unlock, or if there is, it doesn't feel like it. Like, the house itself is rearranged so it doesn't feel as boxy as the original game was, so there's that. Witch's house. Light the house. Hello, Ellen. Here's another thing as well, and that face gives me the creeps in that game. Here's another thing. I didn't mean to. Damn it! I'm gonna have to. Oh gosh! Return to title. I interacted with the cat, for goodness sakes. I interacted with the cat instinctively. Right. I'm daft. Another person just donated $10. Kyla M. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much. Honestly, that's so wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you, Venus Improbable Dream, for sharing my stream on Twitter as well. Thank you. Alright. I think that's good. Yeah, so whoever Kyla M is, thank you so much for doing that. $10 closer to... I think I've made my goal just a tad too big. But the last time I set something like this, well, I think it was last year for Famous, the initial goal was just swept right out the park. So that's why I set it at 4 digits rather than 3 digits. So yeah, for those of you who have been here for a while, wonder why I came back to the start of the game, essentially because I interacted with the Black Cat. And one thing to do on a no save run of the game is to not interact with the Black Cat whatsoever. Even if you don't save at it, it's still an interaction with it. But there are 2 points in the game where you are forced to interact with the Black Cat regardless. Number 1 is the grandfather clock puzzle, and number 2 is just before Ellen's room and stuff like that. Like, those are the only 2 points in the game where you're forced to interact with Black Cat. But it doesn't add to the, oh, you have interacted with the Black Cat sort of thing. Lovely. Oh, I'm just going to come back to my question now. That is, The Witch's House, prequel or sequel? To me, a sequel makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But a prequel makes a lot of sense as a game, if it ever is a thing. Like, we've got Ellen's diary. Donated, so it's not... Hey, it's the fact that you donated that counts, and thank you so much, Kyla M, for doing that. Honestly, thank you so much. $10 means a lot to somebody who has less. So that is thoroughly appreciated, thank you. Right. Me being all joyful in a horror game scenario. Joke's on the game. It's trapped with me. I'm not trapped inside it. 14 people, thank you so much for coming on board. It's a thing with Eve as well. I also had just as many viewers on that game, so I think I get the most amount of traction on games like this. Hello Flair, long time no see. You know what different Witch's House original and MV? Aside graphics and the fact that there's a different mode on the MV version called Extra Mode, which is essentially a change up in a lot of puzzles and the difficulty is much harder. I would say no difference, but I would say if you're a big fan of The Witch's House, I would recommend purchasing The Witch's House MV on Steam. Although, if you aren't hugely into it, then I would say just stick with the original. But alas, I am a big fan of this game, and I would always say I'd recommend this particular version of the game. It's a refined version of the original, but also has its own unique niches about it, which I would recommend to new players or not new players. So some of these steps are different, and there are additional steps to existing puzzles. So you get that sense of familiarity with the original game in extra mode, but at the same time you do get new things. It's new, but it's familiar. Cookie and soup. Paquito's black in the soup. You heard something on lock. Hello. I was about to do a challenge where every time I die in this game, I donate $1 to News Story. But I think I might say that for close on the name pronouncing Kai. So Kayla M. K-E-L-A M. I mean, the puzzle, riddle, and story don't different. Puzzles and riddles are a little bit different, but the story is the same. Although there are certain pieces of the story which aren't told in the original, which is told in this. Also, the diaries, you know, the diaries you find around the house, they're written from a different perspective. Rather than from Ellen's perspective, it's written from a third-person perspective. Something's inside a barrel will take what's inside a barrel. Yarn ball. So it is not outright a rope, but it's a yarn ball. The spider blind. And also these puzzles are... the hints are vaguer than they were. Today my country turned 104 years old. Can anyone give thumbs up for Finland? Yeah, Finland is what you call a cool country. Like around that area, you've also got Sweden, Norway, and then the huge, gigantic country to the east of Finland called Russia. Okay, thanks to answer that. No worries. Let's see, the rope flew out from the painting. And if you guys ever wanted to see The Witch's House as a prequel, then what kind of topics would you like that to cover? And also, what kind of game would you like it to be? Would you like it to be an RPG Maker game or like a visual novel? Because Ellen's Diary feels like a visual novel in a way. You know, you read through it and you can kind of picture what's going on. Rope. I'll give... Ah, is that for me? Yes, I'll give you the rope. Take what? Got a Book of Death. Remember, never to read a book titled The Book of Death. You play this game until the end, like Eve. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing this game until the end. The game itself isn't even 2 hours long. So, expect me to, well, hopefully be able to get to the end of this game. Hopefully by A, not dying, or B, from accidentally interacting with a black cat. And also, I'm not very good with pronouncing names as well, as you can probably imagine. Like, English is not my strongest subject. Book of Death. No. Put book on shelf. Yes. You put the book on the shelf. Now, this is one of those parts where it's like, really... really bad. Hello. I went the wrong way. Damn it. God damn it. Please select a difficulty. The setting cannot be changed mid-game. I know. You don't say the... Yeah, exactly. I don't, because that's part of a challenge. We're going to go through this entire game without saving, without interacting with the sus cat even once. Sorry I'm late, I was busy. Do not worry, Emperor Drago. It's not about arriving late. It's about arriving in style. And I think that always makes up for arriving late. Unless it's something that is, like, worldly. like a world conference or anything like that. Kind of like a COP26 sort of thing. Something's lying there. Got a machete. Yeah, so the skull didn't kill us, but our desire to get away from the skull and interact with a falling bookshelf killed us. Right, go away, Black Cat. We're not interacting with you. I know what you've done. I know what you've done to our poor antagonist, to cause her to be the antagonist of this tale. Nobody loves you. Nobody will pet you ever again, Demon Cat. And nobody ever petted you in the first place. Because you're a demon cat. You're a cat disguised. No, you're a demon disguised as a cat. I was about to say a cat disguised as a demon, but I think that would be a better trade. You know, something that looks horrifying, but it was actually disguised as a fluffy rabbit. But then again, I also picture the rabbits from Endroll, and I don't want to envisage that. Its limbs make it too big. Okay, it's time to cut off these limbs, then. Right. Cut off Bear's limbs. Thank you. Cut off Bear's limbs. Teddy Bear torso. Also, I don't want to say also, but in 2022, which remake are you more excited for? The Eve remake or the Forest of Drizzling Rain remake? Because those two games had their remakes announced, like, in the space of a week in comparison with each other. Wait, Flair, are you doing a no save run on the hard mode? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And that is what you would call not an easy task by any means. Or anyways, me in English. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a no save run on the hardest difficulty of the game. Because I like a challenge that is purposely difficult. Like, I don't like challenges which is difficult, but it's like an RNG sort of thing. But I prefer difficult where if you interact with a game in a way that doesn't allow you to survive, then that is up to you as a player. Maybe Eve remake, but not too familiar with them. Also heard that the remake of Eve is gonna... I visual novel of Ellen's Diary with occasionally animated scenes during eventful horror moments would be really cool. Yeah, definitely. Like, I like to see the story as well of Ellen's parents as well. Like, I think if there was ever something like that, then Ellen's mother would have more screen time than the father, because the father didn't want anything to do with Ellen, whereas mother initially loved Ellen, and then after a certain period of time, Ellen's mother then ignored Ellen. So it's like they both ended up not making it to the other side. Right, we'll pick up a silver key. Oh, we haven't even interacted with it. Oh, there you go. Can I interact with it, please? Maybe look in here first? We need to look inside that first in order to actually do this over here. No, we still can't do it. Oh, I didn't even read the note, that's why. Poison. Yep, poison. There we go, put key in soup. About what you'd call a failure in a speedrun format. Because you need to read that note first before you can actually put the key in the soup. You cannot put the key directly in. Something else has to act as a key. Right, let's see. Something's inside the barrel. We will take it. And then we'll go back here. No, don't want you having any kind of animation statue. And I'm not going to go after that skull that is stuck inside that glass case. Because that's no good. That is no good to anyone whatsoever. So we started with $31 of donations, now up to 46, and to the 2 donors so far, thank you so much. As I said, it doesn't matter how big or small the donation is. Each donation counts and matters. $1, $10, $50, however much you think is necessary. However much you can spare. Don't read. Put book on shelf. You put the book on the shelf. It sounds like the glass... So, yeah, the glass cover fell off. Indeed it does. Hello. There we go. That's the correct way round. No. It won't open. But why not? Now then, nothing in there. We'll take that. And we got a butterfly model. Lovely. Yeah, so that's one of a few points within the game that I fear I'm going to die on. Like that scene there. Another one is within the poison hallway. And then the last one, which is definite, is the final chasing. And also we're going to be doing the true end as well. Not the normal end, but the true end. We will take that. And then we will replace it with a butterfly model. Hello. No spider. And also as well, when you come out of there, don't go back in that room. Unless you want your head to be eaten by a tarantula. A gigantic one, mind you. So I hope we're all doing well in the chat at the moment. Hope you are having a lovely day where you are. What are you doing right now? Have you just woken up? Are you having lunch? Having dinner even? Or perhaps you're preparing to go to bed. Or maybe you need to go to bed. Regardless of what you're doing right now, make sure you look down in the description below if you want to donate to News Story. I made that look a bit too serious. My apologies. The door opened and I have an itchy nose. Unnecessary bit of information there, but alas. Okay, we can currently at work here. Hope your work day goes well, Clouds. So we can quote-unquote cheat this section. I'm going to utilize that. We can go through that corridor, but I'm going to cheat by going along this secret passageway along the corridor. Lovely. Okay. Let's see. Do you frogs? Yes, frogs. We will nod. We do not shake our head, we nod. We will not cross this bridge over here. We will send the frog to do it. Send the frog across? Absolutely. I'm finishing a drawing. Oh, what kind of drawing is it? Or would you like it to be a secret? So therefore, don't tell us. Hearts. Hello, Ellen. The door opened. Lovely. Okay, put the frog here, please. Then push. It didn't do anything. You hear the woman with the painting sigh. We will listen. Just where's she gone this time? I don't know. Well, we'll pick up that fork. There's a fork on top. We would take the fork. Take the cake. Lovely. We do like a bit of cake now, don't we? Cake. Put on the table. And Viola doesn't think about putting it the right way round the first time, so we have to rotate it twice. Therefore. Okay. I thought the graphics of the game crashed there for a second. Place the fork. Now then, with everything in... Actually, I'll push you first. There we go. With you pushed, we can now move forward. Also in extra mode, the vase part of this audio doesn't matter. An invisible presence is sitting here. Hello, you. Would you like some cake? Would you watching right now like a bit of cake? Unfortunately, I don't have any cake to provide. Even if I did, I don't know how to provide it to you. Right. This point and another point as well in extra mode, you backtrack a little bit. Okay, not that one. Hello. The women are painting are talking cheerfully. We'll talk. You talk. Oh, what do you want? Yes, I understand. I'll head right back. Hello. How you doing? I painted a lady with a parasol by a river. The woman seems as if she's glaring at you. Do you mind not glaring at me, okay? I know I took your friend away, but this is for a greater purpose, okay? It's so that the magic of this house lifts off and therefore you don't have a life form anymore, okay? How we doing? Lovely. No issues here? As far as I can think anyways. Alright, a mirror. Just ate lunch here. Mighty chilly windy day, but no snow in the forecast. Anyone have snow? In certain parts of the UK there have been snow, but that's more north of the country, like Scotland and northern England. But for me... Oh, I haven't even done the part yet. So, for me, I'm going to be... Well, where we are in the UK, we're going to be getting like 40-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow. But it's been rather wet and windy today, but it's going to be even worse tomorrow. So take the note off and sit in the chair. The left and right rooms are mirrored. You heard something unlock. Yeah, hello. Ellen the cat. Ellen. Okay, Frog, I understand. Do not worry. We will be taking the frog. The door opens. Yeah, buddy. Lots of snow here and minus 15 Celsius. So refreshing. I suppose you don't like summer at all. What's it? All by myself waiting for a friend to show my magic won't help me now, not until you walk through the door. Hello, I am Nana. Welcome to the stream. And I'm not sure what you're referencing. Uncertain what you're referencing, but I'm sure it has something to do with the game itself. Oh, I didn't mean to go for here hungry. I'm sure you are hungry. Whatever's behind this door. Something's on the other side. Let's see. Look at the door. On the door is a window the size of your palm. Listen closely. You hear something big slithering. Slithering is a word for snake. Put frog in window. The frog is reluctant. Well, you're going to go in anyways. This is your destiny, frog. Oh, it's a reference to a song someone made about the game. This game? The frog hid in the hole in the wall. Catch it. The hole is too narrow to reach in. Goodness sakes. God damn it, frog. Whoa, it looks like we're going to have to get ourselves a duplication of this. A stuffed frog. We will take the stuffed frog. A stuffed frog with a hollow gaze. Okie dokie, cool. It is a reference to this game then. Let's see. Insert stuffed frog. Insert stuffed frog. And then... Oh. The snake didn't like the stuffed frog, but on the bright side... Oh, look at our friend in there trembling. You feel almost guilty doing this, but then remember this is a game, but you still feel guilty for doing this anyways. Caught the frog. But a lost frog, he won't look you in the eye now. He used to love you. Right, put frog in window. The frog is reluctant, yes. Put you in there. Force the frog through the hole. And then the frog was eaten. Never to live again. Until you open up the game again from the beginning, then it does live again. Open door. Yes, I want to open it. Thank you very much. So this room looks perfectly okay. There's no big snake in here. Oh, hello, frog. And look at this. This is a fun little Easter egg. If you go back into this room immediately after seeing that red-eyed frog. Listen. We all do things that we don't like doing. And that one thing I did not like doing is putting you through that door's hole so that you would be eaten by the snake. Also, you gotta be careful around these parts because that statue there that's shaking about will fall down. And if you go, like if you walk through here along this part, you will be killed by it. So do not do that. Do not do that one bit, okay? Let's see, one eye open. Oh Christ, which one was it? Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think it was the second one. Okay, good. You know if it's wrong because Viola will start crawling and then get impaled. There was 15 people here, now there's 7 people here. What's going on? I understand people are busy and all that jazz. Okay, well that's a good sight, isn't it? Viola with no eyes is staring back at us. Looks like she needs a pair of eyes. Right, play the music with something. I'm not going to interact with viewers just yet. Right. Book. Rest in peace, Frog. I know, the poor Froggy. Oh, red liquid fills the box. We were reaching the box. Do not really... Well, they both pronounce as peace. So, therefore, yeah, a piece of or rest in peace. Peaceful. But we do get what you mean. Rest in pieces. No, not in pieces, Frog. Just rest in peace. Peaceful, quiet, tranquil. Something along those lines. Brown eyes. What do we do to give a brown eyes to? Do we need to give you brown eyes? I think we do. Pushed in the brown eyes. And the woman spat something out like a soldier key. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Need not play. Well, what if I want to play? What if I want to play? I want to play the piano. If you ever played Arbitrum horror games, you know never to put the piano in. Insert soldier key. Right. Well, thank you for not shooting me. Right. Now that you're in place, we took out the soldier key from the music box. Twist that around. Left. Rotate. Rotate again. A toy soldier with fake. It's not that fake, you know. Because it fires off. The door's broken. Carrying a gun. Yeah, no longer a fake gun, it was a real one. Blue Eyes score. Blue Eyes, White Dragon. Hit you. Hit you. And hit you. And, oh, there's a piece of paper in the pumpkin. Read it. Eyes below the unlit light. We'll be doing that then. Unlit light, you say. Unlit light meaning a place with a light source that's not lit. It won't turn on, but there's a piece of paper underneath it, inside the white receptacle. This one? No, that one breaks. So it must be the one over here. Yup. Let's see, inside the large black box. Referring to the wonderful piano. There's a piece of paper in the piano. Inside the rotten head, okay. Oh, the rotten head is in like the pumpkin. There's the one. You spotted something under the paper. We could have gone back at the very beginning, thank you very much, but I guess not. Hold up eyes. There we go. Is that it? It's locked. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, right, hold on. I need to look at this over here. No, toy soldier. No, thank you. Do not chase after me. This kind of extreme mode would be interesting in Blank Dream. I always have trouble with those Yeah, gee, that's kind of cool, actually, if there was like an extreme mode of Blank Dream. Because that game was really dark and terrifying and all that. I think the story is more terrifying than the actual horrors, like, inside the game. Like the jump scares and stuff like that. Right, time to pay our friend a visit. Pick up the piece of paper and let's get out. Nope. Uh-oh. Snake. Get away, Snake. I thought I did that wrong there. I was going to get devoured up by it. I'm glad I'm wrong. I'm glad I'm wrong here. Right, that one, that one. This one. This is the one in which we need. Right. Can we get any more money for News Story? So let's just take a little break here. I'm going to save this right now. In the donation, not in the donation, in the description of this stream, you can find a link to News Story where you'll be able to donate to, and it's a pun if you think about it, he is in pieces, yeah, of course. There's a link in the description below where you're able to donate to a charity called News Story, which is what these 14 streams are for, to raise as much money as possible for the charity called News Story, which they use 3D printing in order to make new homes for those in South American countries who are less fortunate than we are, who don't have a home. But these are like affordable living homes using 3D printing technology, which I think is amazing. Stuff like that goes so far. Right, sheet music. It's a little damp, but hopefully the words are still illegible. Right, play sheet music, yes. I'm not going to play it. The piano began playing itself. Now we're looking for the audience. Audience? That's the incorrect one. There we go. That's the one. Someone is offering something to you, sorry. We'll accept it. Thank you. Got red eyes. Lovely. Now with these red eyes, we now need to give them to this one over here. If we give Viola in the mirror the red eyes, she'll kill us. But if we gave her green eyes, we will be alright. Is that green or blue? No, I don't know. No, it has to be green because the lady up there was blue eyes. Hello. Answer my questions. Not. Who tried to abandon you? Who didn't look at you? Who loved you? These are portrait of Ellen's parents, by the way, who X'd both. Not. And you. Who brought them here? It's you. Me, right? My last question. Who am I? Asking you these questions. A devoured human, how do you talk? A sick girl, wouldn't you be bedridden? A demon? Well, you haven't killed us already, so the house is will. Correct. And you spill out those green eyes. Got green eyes, okay. Dear. These portraits are something else. A painting of a woman with light brown hair. She has no eyes, so... Inherited the father's hair because the man with light purple hair. And looks of her mother, possibly. Don't ever stand over those in a chase scene. Right. You see a faint green glow from these green eyes. Hold up eyes? Absolutely. And there we go. You disappeared from the mirror. How dare you disappear from the mirror, for goodness sakes. You got back before eyes. Before pairs of eyes. You heard something unlock. Hell yeah. Hello, scaredy doll. The door opened. Right. Do that. And you, a sobbing statue of a woman, we'll talk. Irene, I can't find it. Did you do something to that orchestra? How dare you? Right. A fireplace. We'll look inside the fireplace. And we have here, there's a hole and an iron ladder going down. Descend? Absolutely. Oh. And the floor is... well, the floor has its own unique characteristics. Dumb ways to die. Number 1, by a statue. Cereal bar. It's a Bakewell tart cereal bar. And sometimes when you eat something, it gets stuck to your teeth, and it's not a pleasant feeling. Okay, I'm not so what do you call it, irked out by that one, because that was early on in the game. Right, take number 4 or 5. First one was death by, well, not death by, but accidentally interacted with a black cat. Run 2, death by bookshelf. Number 3, death by statue. And number 4, cereal. You eat, make me hungry. My time now is 2:53 a.m. How does one person stay up like that? Fave game of 2021, mine number 1. Mermaid of Zena, number 2. Pale Cacaxia, number 3. Hush Little Lily. I haven't heard of Mermaid of Zena. So as I was saying, dumb ways to die in Witch's House. Number 1, by a statue. Number 2 would be walk into something that you knew was going to cause you death, but you do it anyways because you're not paying attention. Let's do this again. Still only 2 donors so far today. But we've both been lovely donors. Donations. Even if it's just $1. Like always jobs and played games until sleepy. Like what time do you wake up during the day? Like if you go to bed at like 3 or 4 a.m. then surely that'd be like a 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. wake up time. There we go. Good. Go in here, lovely. Top 5 funny moments in the Witch's House. Number 1, Flair dying repeatedly. to something daft. Well, it should not be a surprise that we have different timeline. Time zones, yes. Timelines indicates that there's multiple timelines. Like, in one timeline, I'm playing Bewitcher's House MV today, but in another timeline, I'm playing Mad Father today, or something like that. Like different universes that exist, but they don't interact with one another. Sort of like Steins Gate sort of thing. Yes, I'm giving you those filthy limbs rather than my limbs, thank you very much. Yeah. Did that. Look under the chair. She dropped her key. Put key in soup. And the key turns black in the soup. You heard something unlock. The door opened. Good, good, good. We've gone back past that bit of the game. Take the yarn ball. And with this yarn ball we shall produce greatness. No, Black Cat. I am never planning on interacting with you at all. Give the yarn ball. Oh, my bad. I need to give it to something else so that then I can get rope. No. Rope flew out of a painting. From the painting. They both make sense, actually. Flew out of the painting. Flew out from the painting. Give you the rope. Give rope. Thank you. Take this. Got a book of death. Right, with this book of death we shall achieve deathly results. Right, this is the one. I can feel it. I can feel the success on this run. It sounded like the glass cover fell off. Thank you. Nice bookshelf. Would it be ironic that if you try to go back in this room immediately, the skull would kill you? But if you come back here like 2 seconds after you come out of this room, then it's safe to do so. Surprise, Viola! Cobwebs hanging on the ceiling. Lovely. Take that one, and then we're going to put this one up here. I forgot, if we don't save the sus cat, what the benefit? Special cutscene or something. Different dialogue near the end of the game. But also it's just like bragging rights as well to say that you've been through the game without saving on the most difficult part. You heard something unlock. What's going on in here? Hey. What are you up to up there? Hanging around. Anyways, bag jokes aside. A mirror. A mirror. A mirror. An mirror. The door opened. We go up the stairs. We don't die. Right. Go in front of a cat. I know. If we truly wanted to do this with maximum difficulty, we would have gone through that hallway rather than the secret passageway, but I don't care. And you know why I don't? Fallen Angel, what are you up to? But also, thank you so much, but what are you up to? With a $50 donation. I keep trying to get my screen. No, not that one. I don't want Sony Vegas to load up right now. Like, I used you earlier to upload my video in the event of Diablos, but not right now. Thank you. Fallen Angel, thank you so much. The Frog joined you. And all of these donations, by the way, are for News Story charity. Like it says there, over to the right, like go past the time, go past the raise, go past the bar, go past the goal, go past Flair's thankless campaign for News Story. See that symbol over there and see the benefiting? That's where the donations are going towards. I gain no sense of these donations whatsoever. But Fallen Angel, what an absolute angel you are. Even if you are fallen. What have I heard Fallen Angels from? Like from an anime or something? Indeed. Celebrations all around. It doesn't matter how big or small the donations are, it's what you can spare. And if it's only $1, then $1 better off. Push. Didn't do anything. Alright. I guess I will have to help out then in some ways. I was thinking about, like, with the Purgatory 2 Demonic mode, I'm thinking about that one is, every time we die past the second phase, I will donate $1. So it's like, we could do like a tally, and that's how much money I raise for News Story myself. So that is a challenge where I benefit by both succeeding and failing. Rearrange. And I say the second phase and onwards because I don't have that much money to die all the time on the first phase. Like, that game is extremely difficult. I only passed it once, like, out of like 400, 500 attempts at it. Place fork. Oh, I forgot to put a cake down, that's why. Cake. Put cake on table. Right. That looks good. Frog, cake, cake, fork, fork. Plant. Stack of shelves. It's just the images and the note there. So let us solve that quickly as we can. Yeah, to Fallen Angel, thank you so much. And thank you, Clouds, and thank you... Oh gosh, I'm going to muck up your pronunciation again. Let me just look up my chat. Kayla. Like, thank you to the 3 donation personnel today. Talk to these. What do you want? Yes, I understand. I'll head right back. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. I sound like a sheep now. Bye bye. Welcome to the Flair Sheep Orchestra. Hello, Flair. Hello, everyone. I created this name for over 10 years. It was my best idea at this time. Thank you so much, by the way, for your wonderful, generous donation for News Story. Today we are playing the Witch's House MV, no saving on extra mode. And people are like, Flair, what are you up to? Why do you do that to yourself? Why do you hate yourself so much to the point where you'd want to go through one of the most difficult modes of a game with no saving? And my answer to that is, I like the challenge. I thank you for doing these donation streams. I thank you for coming along to these streams. And let alone donating as well. Thank you so much. Right, Froggy with me. Like $50, that is incredibly generous. $1 as well is generous. Right, we want to not die, thank you. Usually along this hallway you don't interact with that sign over there, and with that sign, if you interact with it and come through here and you move left or right, you instantly, well, you don't instantly die, but you get teleported to a room, and then from there you you get squished by a boulder. Hungry. I was hungry, but thanks to a Bakewell tart cereal bar, I am now filled up. I'll do nothing for the time being. Because I want to interact with a lost frog searching for his home. Hello, frog. Put frog in window. Yep. Put frog. It don't want to go in. Frog, I need you. I need you in your materials in order to satisfy that snake's needs, so that I can move on. Your sacrifice will not be in vain, frog. It will not be in vain. This stuffed frog will be in vain, though. But not the real one. Doppelgangers can never replace the original. Caught the frog. Put frog in window. Force it in. And we'll open the door. Yep, open it. Hello, frog guts. You can even hear the frog itself. Goodbye. Look, statue. I know you're excited and all, but would you just fall down already? Don't you look at me. Thank you very much. Like, out of all RPG Maker games, this is my personal favorite one of all of them. I think when it comes to the length of the game, the puzzles in the game, the story of the game, the scares in the game, I think all of them are at the point where they're all high quality at the very least. Like, I think the puzzles are imaginative, they are challenging, but there are hints within the game that help you. Like, there are certain games made nowadays which are a hit and miss sort of thing, but this one hits everything without any misses. Or very minimal misses. Like, there are certain games nowadays which are just so hard to fathom out that even with a walkthrough provided by the developers of the game itself, it is nearly impossible to solve the puzzles of the game because the hints given within that game are either non-existent or they're too vague. Or they're in a different language of sorts, so therefore you are required to play the game in the original language in order to understand what the hell the puzzle is trying to tell you. I'm talking about Nightmare of Millennium as the prime example of that. You translate a game into English, but the localization of that game is still in Chinese, so therefore you're given a Chinese riddle to solve in the English language. Just does not work. Alright, that's that. Nope. Like, I know it'd be bad to do like this kind of video where I'd be like, I list like the 5 RPG Maker games that pulled my hair out mentally. And I don't think that would be like a positive thing for me as well. Like, it opens up for discussions, but I don't think that would be a good thing when it comes to like a person's perspective and reputation as well. No, I don't want to read that. I keep thinking of a soldier. Soldier spelt wrong here. It's I-L, not L-I. Right. Lovely. Okay, squish. Squish. And guess what again, folks? Squish. But there's a bit of paper in this one. Read it. Eyes below the unlit light. Thank you. And chase scenes don't go over those pumpkins. As you saw there, you do slow down a little bit. Inside the white receptacle. Not that one. I still got a bit of cereal bar stuck in my teeth. Like, I think one of the worst things to get stuck in your teeth is like the little pips in strawberries. Or was it raspberries? But the little pips on those fruits, they're a nightmare to try and get out without using a toothbrush. Life experiences with Flair Bliss. Oh dear. Oh, what are we doing now? Oh, inside the black box. There we go. Inside the rotten head. Which is not that one. It's the fiend down hither. Hither, over here. Right. You spotted something under the paper. We got blue eyes. White dragon. I don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh, but that's like one of the few monsters I've heard from it. Pull out. Pull out before it's too late. I know that's not a joke or anything. That's like pull out before the toy soldier kills you. A slithery snake needs my presence again. Try to enter. Right here, we will grab this and we will be doing something a little bit different soon. Got some sheet music. Snake, no, get away. Speaking of green, down in the description of this stream, you'll be able to find a link in which you are able to donate to a charity called News Story, which specialise in 3D printing technology in order to build homes using 3D printing, so that people who don't have a home there are able to have a home thanks to News Story. Like you have you have charities that specialise in raising money for cancer research and stuff like that. But this particular one builds 3D homes so that people in South American countries can be able to go from being homeless to live in a new home at an affordable cost. Like, I think what charities do is amazing. Like, they give so much out, but they don't expect anything back aside your wishes and understandings for them to do well. Also, respect to the staff that work at charities as well. Not work, but volunteer at charities. Also, as well, when you volunteer for a charity, it looks good on your CV. Right, oh yeah, we know what we need to do next. We need to put a sheet of music onto the piano. Sheet music, play sheet music. Place the sheet music on the piano. No, we will not play. That means we'd have to restart the game again. Right. We need the person in the middle chair here to spawn. There we go. That's the one. Before you fade away. Thank you. Got red eyes. We'll give you... No, we've already given you eyes. So we need to give the one down here some red eyes. This is one over here. Insert the eyes. Push in the red eyes. And that door opens. Right, time for some story time with Ellen again. Answer my questions. Nod. Who tried to abandon? Who didn't look at? Who loved? Who asked? Both of them. Angel? Or brought Ellen here? That would be you. Me, right? My last question. Who am I asking you these questions? There's no fifth option that says Flair. I'm a little dumbfounded because I'm the one who is saying these questions out loud. I'm getting correct. That's morbid. A set of eyes just appearing from a painting. I suppose there have been weirder things from an RPG Maker horror game. Right, hello you. The mirror shows you with no eyes. Why is that the case? I'll hold up eyes. You can give other sets of eyes to her, but she will outright kill you if you do that. So, anything other than green eyes is a no-no. You go back with 4 eyes. You heard something unlock? Absolutely. So we've had 3 very, very kind, generous donations today. Right, the door open and... Good, good, good. A sobbing statue of a woman. Talk? Yep. Marina can't find it. Right, also we don't interact with that door, because I remember if you interact with that door too early, it will also kill you in some way. I'm not going to show you how, but it's just that. Okay, we go down here and we don't interact with the bottom left door. And also we don't interact with the bottom right door, just to be safe. That's how we died last time. Cool. Awesome! Right, we'll open the door. Let's see, what have we got boiling in here? What have we got brewing? We'll stop the fire. We've got some hot donations, that's what it is. Right, open lid. Use a nearby cloth to pull off the cover. Look inside. The boiling soup is filled with black sausages and sickly looking cabbage. Looks like they're making a stew of some sorts. But a really odd kind of stew. Do you mind? I'm trying to open this door here, thank you very much. You just closed it on me? Right, a pile of skeletons. There's someone invisible there. Hello? Well, she had to scream, didn't you? You hear someone coming from down the stairs, which means we must hide. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, we'll hide. We'll hide in there. Hide in the big pile of skeletons. Not on either side of them. Not yet. Look, just because sound is not made doesn't mean that you haven't exited the room. There we go. Hear the door open and little footsteps beforehand. And hello. Bloody chopsticks are stuck between the ribs. Remember, the ribs. The ribs, not the forehead, the ribs. Not the eye sockets, the ribs. Ribs, ribs, ribs. Lovely, lovely ribs. Don't you want some pork ribs, pork chops? A rack of ribs. Search inside. And gently does it. The chopsticks caught something. Got a pig ring, lovely. Look you. In the window there. I know you want them back. Haha. Nice to see there's stream flare getting ready for work so I can't watch for long. Have a lovely day at work wherever you're going today, Cockadood. And thank you so much. So, Kuta Dude? I don't want to try and pronounce that name. Even though I did actually try to pronounce that name. But thank you so much for coming on board the stream, regardless of how long you are here for. Right. Put the chopsticks in here. Put back the golden chopsticks. Where? Yeah, the eye socket, obviously, ribs. Stuck the chopsticks between the skeleton's ribs. This happens every time I'm doing a recording or a stream. My nose gets itchy. Oh, you had to do that, didn't you? What's behind here? Nope. What's behind door number 1? Cat. I would love to interact with you, but I've got places to be. Okay, so this is one other area which I'm actually afraid of, because this is an area which I could die very easily. There we go. Did that nicely. Yes. Yes. Gone through there successfully. Right, give you the pig ring. Put ring on her, yes. There we go. This is it. Thank you. You heard something unlock. Yay! The door opened. We did give her the pig ring, right? Poor statue. Right. Oh, go back. This is different from the normal game. In the normal game, you're perfectly safe, but in extra mode, if you don't go back a little bit, that shadow will kill you. I'm not Josh in as well. Besides anybody named Josh. Right. Pick up doll. Place doll. Flip this over. This one requires a green doll, so we'll pick up doll. Place doll. Pick up doll. And then place doll down here. Thank you to all 12 people that liked the stream. And thank you to everyone so far that has donated. Flip cloth over. But also just thank you for watching the stream itself. Place doll. Regardless if you interact with the chat or just watching whatever you're doing, and this is a background sort of thing. Background. Background. Hello. How do you do? I am well, beautiful flower. And you ladies, shelved line. So, shelf is lined with tea and canned sweets. Oh, won't somebody ask that girl? If somebody did, yes, we'd share some of our wonderful pollen. Oh my, you're such big strong arms. Big arms. Something was nice. Just think, without her, we would be the most beautiful of the garden. I know, right? Honestly, she's such a nuisance. Well, we don't care. Eggs with flowers and you'll die as well. I don't want to have anything to do with that clock. And we can't take that. A little candle will take it. Ahem, you there. That's mine. Don't go touching it, please. Alright, I guess we'll find our own candle and then exchange the flames that way. Something along the lines. Right, birds, greenery. Of the sorts. Right. Let's see, a book titled The Talkative Plants. All beautiful and chat are their characteristics. What? The white flowers, most beautiful garden. Oddly, their petals something. The red grasses, wise. Always lying, be careful. Yellow flowers, lovely to us something. The pollen by these flowers is. So what you're telling me is that no matter what they say, do not trust the red flowers. Look at it. Something feebly flaps its wings. Open cage. Aroma's keeping it tightly shut, sorry. Okay. You want to know how to egg a flower? Well, listen. Just cut it up. Just uproot it. Just pluck it. Guess what? It's none of the above. Do you know why? Because any one of us will kill us. Pick up. We need another ways of being able to interact with it. Right, this. It's an abyss down there. You don't want to interact with the edge of that. That will kill you. Right, what can steal time? What can also hydrate a man? Nothing inside. Oh no. Okay, and this puzzle has already been solved for us. Lovely. You heard water running. Okay. Well, we'll hide in there and then scooty out of here. And you don't want to interact with those tadpoles as well. In the normal version of the game, you get given 2 warnings, and when you interact with them for the 3rd time, they will kill you. On extra mode, they'll just outright kill you with no dialogue. No dialogue whatsoever. So therefore, we're not going to interact with those. Okay, people. Let's get these donations past $100 for today, please. Like, 4 of you donate $1 per personnel. Or something like along those lines. Okay. Bone bowl. Pour water. There we go. You dropped the ball. God damn it. And hello, tree. Need something from me? Yeah. Well, I need nothing from you. Be silent. Ah, that's why I must warn you. Do not disturb the Keeper of Time. He's not of this house, it would seem. Come to think of it, I don't hear that racket anymore. Good, now I can sleep in peace. The tree's leaves shook with satisfaction and dropped a stick. We need a stick so we can poke somebody with it. Right, tree branch dislodged with branch. And we got ourselves green candle, lovely. But why is the candle green? I'm joking, I'm gonna try and figure out the logic behind that. We'll transfer the flame. Transfer the flame to the green candle. Also with that candle, if you come back here when everything is red around here, like you've solved the puzzles from that point onwards and you're about to go back down here and put the purple door in place, you will be incinerated by the candle itself. So that's fun. I forgot what we do with a green candle. I think we burn this. No, we don't actually. We burn the robe. And then the bird eats the greenery. Can't do anything. So can't do anything, okay. Burn the rope, yes please. The rope burned away without a trace. And now we open the cage door. Open the cage door. Why you no come out? Look at it. Something it shows no signs of leaving. Why not? The door is open. Oh, you nearly got pecked. Fine then, we'll give you the green candle. Something invisible ate the green candle, even while it was still burning? What a strong bird that is. A metal bird cage, you don't sense anything inside. Nope, because there is nothing inside. Inside. Whichever one it would be. Right, that's eaten there. Okay, this is one of 3 times we need to come in here. 2 of which is when there's a timer read. There was once a soldier, and I'm glad the timer stopped when we're reading this. The soldier had made plans for marriage back home, but was kept away by a prolonged war. Upon finally returning home, the soldier's beloved was nowhere to be found, and neither was their money. Oh dear. The soldier's fiancée had run off with it to marry another. The soldier flew into a rage. The soldier soon located the traitor and tossed out a glass bottle full of poison. The violet-coloured water splashed all over the fiancée, who screamed from a burning pain. The fiancée's body melted into pieces and perished. Hearing the screams, a woman came running and yelled, "What have you done to my husband?" "What have you done to me, X?" Nothing of note there. Something there. There. Take that. And anything in here. Nothing in there. Okay, we'll come back out there and let the timer reset. Now we need to go up on the edge of it and fill this up with poison water. Don't go in it though. Also, don't drink the poison water too. And I don't know if you can drink it, but I'm going to try and test it. Pour poison water. There we go. With a scream, a beautiful flower expires. And a glass bottle that contained poison. Gosh dang it. Don't we feel guilty now? I heard it. I heard her ugly wail. I heard it. Don't you laugh. Pollen? Maybe we did promise that and maybe not. Don't you break our promise, yellow flowers. Just kidding, here you are. We've got some of the white stuff. And no, not the stuff that you're thinking of. Right. The book closed. Pitch black through the bars. Locked. Someone's moaning inside. Who is moaning here? Medicine, you got any? I do. Just need a little, please. I need it so much. The person grabbed the bars. Hey, give me that. Give pollen. Sipped the white pollen through the bars. The person swiftly grabs the pollen. And they are never to be heard of again. Where is the chat gone? Where are you people? Where have the 7 people watching gone to? The person vanished into the cell. Let's see. You hear someone leaving the other cell. Oh, no. It's unlocked. Okay, we'll open it. And the making of something. To parents, okay, dependents. Grime is covering up some of the words. Some important detail is being covered there. And that was Ellen's mum right there. Something's wrapped in cloth. Take. Grabbed red shoes. Let them bleed. A mess of filthy sewing materials and broken clockware. Sorry, cookware. Nothing seems useful. We can't run with these shoes, apparently. No, I'm not gonna go and... No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna wear them. I'm gonna remove the blood off of them first. Also, fun fact in here, even though if the water is bloodied, the tadpoles can still kill you in extra mode. So let's not interact with those. I knew it. I went a style too far. I would have told too far to the right. Damn it. I don't think I have enough time to go through the game again. Like, it takes more than half an hour to get through the game. Okay, you know what? We're going to go through this one more time, but I am going to save. Like, we've tried our best with a challenge, but yep, good game. It was a good game, but that was my fault right there. I knew upon that point I went too far. I went too far to the right. I needed to open that door, and I couldn't have opened it. So that's the thing. There's nothing here, I know. Let's see. What? You looking for something? I don't know. It's probably around here somewhere. Oh, well, good luck with that. I'll save then. Look, guys, I failed the challenge, but this is my last time going through this game. Okay. Well, for today, that is. Not for forever. I most likely will play this game again in my spare time in the future and stuff like that. You can pass through now. The machete broke. Not Brokeback Mountain. Enjoy your stay. Thanks, and I thank you for your presence and company, dear Black Cat. Something Black Cat. Nothing else so far. Ooda. Come to so-and-so's room. Hello. Yo. Decide I follow you for laughs. Incidentally, where the heck you come out from? Do you not see the door from there? I thought not. Right. Let's see what we've got here. Take bear. Because I cannot bear to look at you, bear. Over here. Yeah, this is definitely my last game. While I want to see you finish, don't save. But it's okay for... Yeah, for duration. Like, this might be faster. It will be faster, because I could die again. Definitely will die again. Clock goes off, but there we go. It's not the tick-tock to our doom. Stop that one there. You heard something unlock. Hi. That is a big bear. A big bear roaming around just to kill us. Hello. Fine. We've forgotten something, 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 we got it. We got the limbs. We got the bloody limbs. We got the limbs, lad. Go in here. Give you the bloody limbs, my lady. I know they're filthy, but I'd rather you have them instead of me. Right, so that's $96. If we could get to $100 by the end of the stream, that would be absolutely grand, which is about 24 minutes time. Silver. Put key in soup. And the key turned black in the soup. Lovely, you heard something unlock, and off they go. Off we go. Off they go. Off you go. Let's see. Hello. Yeah, you're a decorative cat ornament. Gotcha. Here we go. Like, I could have just given up and then just ended the stream then and there on the last try. But, nah. Got a yarn ball. We will not take the butterfly. Right, give the yarn ball to the cat, and then from the yarn ball we get the rope, and then the rope we give it to the guy, and then from the guy we get the book of death, and we put the book of death in the red bookshelf, and then we get chased by a skeleton, and hopefully the skeleton gets crushed by the blue bookshelf, and then we proceed on to the next floor from there after picking up the real spider from the spider. No, the real butterfly from the spider. We don't want a spider at all. Yeah, that's yours. Got a book of death. Right, we're going to save before interacting with book of death, and that is a walking statue. A walking soldier on its own. No thank you. Me do not want you, sir. Meet a Flare Binks. I just hope that Flare doesn't stress himself out by doing the no save run in extra difficulty in the Witch's House. I've actually switched it up now, Emperor Drago, because I was well, we don't have enough time left to go through the game another time without saving in a way, so that's why I've ditched the challenge and now we're saving. We're relying on a black cat to save now. Also, that's the only way we can save. Hello. Sometimes in the heat of the moment you just gotta do what's best for your own sanity. Right, there we go, we saved again. That means we will die again at some point. Gotta go now. See you later, Flare. Was a pleasure to watch you. Thank you as well. It's a pleasure having you here. How would you pronounce your name, though? Coot a dude. It sounds very close to pronouncing another word in a way, which I do not want to pronounce at all. It won't open. Okay. You up there. Take. Got a butterfly. Butterfly model. There we go. And darkness looming in from the spider. Do you know what happens when you re-enter that room when the spider's there? Well, let me show you. But first I need to... Okay, maybe I won't say it because the banner fell down. The flag slipped down. How dare you? Right, the door opened. Righty-hoo. Up these stairs. Filled with sandbags. Yo, hello there. Now let's go through the room with all the knives in. That's no good. I'm glad I saved then there. So. Okay, you are on the side in which I'm on. That's really cheeky. You spawn on whichever side I'm on. Gotta go left then middle again. There we go. I was about to say easiest pie, but that took me 5 attempts to get through there. That's why I always resorted to going through the sneaky corridor way, which is on the left side of all that audio. Yo, by the way, this is a witch's house. You knew that, right? Right? Well, do you know who the witch is? Mm-hmm. I'd hope so. She owns the house that's trying to kill you. Me? I don't know much about her. That's the truth, okay? Yeah, that's the furthest from the truth, you dear black cat. You know all about her. Like for many centuries you've known about her. Right here. Go from there to there. You heard something unlock. Good, good. Lovely. And if you think I'm doing the one who's doing the work for this charity, I'm not. It's to everyone who's donating. You're the ones who are doing all the work. The cat don't know. Yeah, exactly. But the cat forgets his own happenings. Therefore, it is very suspect. I knew what you meant. It's a mistype. R and T are very close to each other on the keyboard, so that is a forgivable act. I know it didn't do anything, but don't worry. We've got a fork to eat our cake with. And then we have our cake to use the fork with. I'm getting a bit too passionate about inanimate objects inside a game. A wonderful game, mind you. Like a toss-up between The Witch's House and Midnight Train, which is my personal favourite Arbiter Maker game of all time. Like, they're both wonderful games, but they're very different. They're very different, but they're still equally as wonderful as one another. But just for classical sakes, I'd say this is my favourite. Push. Excuse me. Let's see, we're still on $96. We actually started with 31 and we so far have 96, so that is what you would call a $65 increase. I had to go for my maths with that one. I think the Cat Mastermind and Brainwashing Viola. Truth be told, yeah, that is what could be here, but we're not going to listen to the cat and we're going to do our own thing. We're going to defy all senses and logic by doing our own thing rather than abiding by the wishes of the black cat / demon. Oh, Jerry, bye. Hello again. We will save again. Hope you don't mind. It's really weird that we have a HP bar. But it's either we are alive or we are dead. Like, there's no point of having a health bar unless that goes down and it can go back up. We don't need to push it anymore, actually. What else is there? There's the note and then there's me. Tear off note. Yep. And then go over here. Yes. We do that. The left and right rooms are mirrored. You heard something unlock, and I saw a flashback of me there. Yes, I sound like an elderly person, cause that have option if she knew and don't bewitch. Well then, how are you all doing on a day like today? Nobody's gonna get stabbed on this day. Just making sure, you know, you don't want anything behind you or below you. MKK said they entered my house and now are under my bed, like some kind of bed monster. Do nothing. Well, we're gonna use this frog and put it in the window. We know you're reluctant, dear frog, but this is what needs to be done, okay? I guess you're gonna hide in there, but you're not gonna be able to stay in there, you know. A stuffed frog, we will take it. Got a stuffed frog! What is our next game for tomorrow? It is, without a question or shadow of doubt, one of the one of my personal favourite visual novels of all time, Venus Improbable Dream. Insert stuffed frog in there, and then the snake will get angry because it's not a real frog. It's not meaty, but it's all cottony. Get the frog that's in there. Caught the frog, and then we're gonna put the frog in there. Yes, I know you don't want to look at me, but go and see the big fat snake. It's gonna greatly welcome you and all that. We're going to open the door because it's safe to do so, dear grandchild. Go in here, go back out there, do that, and we are good to go. You fall down. That statue's drunk. Kidding. That cat had too much catnip. Let's go and shave. Alright, one eye open. Let's just say that. Okay? Also, just by my webcam, you can tell what time it is for me over there. Like, where I am in the world. Now I'm gonna interact with you. Yo, this floor's pretty quiet. Yep, it's not meant to make a lot of sound. In the past, it's like make 4 sounds, and now this one is 4 pairs of eyes. Get out of there, you. Right, reach inside, and we get ourselves a... There are little balls inside. Got brown eyes. Do you know what happens if we try to give the brown eyes to the ghost in the mirror? Well, let's find out then, shall we? Look, I'm going to give you these eyes. You better be grateful. Well, that's not nice. I tried to give you a pair of eyes so you can see again, but I guess not. Ungrateful one. Ungrateful doppelganger. Insert eyes. Pushed in the brown eyes. Spat you out. And got a soldier key, lovely. Yeah, we've only got time for one more game, and it will extend past the 2 hours which I've designated. But guess what? This is the witch's house, and I will do such a thing. Instead of the soldier key and play the music. Let's define guide. Let's to find died cutscene. Right, there's that. Take out the toy soldier key. And then insert it into the toy soldier. Right, wind left. Wind left. Wind right. It went boom. The door's broken. Yikes, that's unsafe. Well, it's the only way to open that door. Because the lock on it is too big for something that has a key needed for it. That didn't even make any sense, I know. Hit the pumpkin. Also hit the pumpkin. This one has a bit of paper in it. We'll read the paper. Eyes below the unlit light. Okay. Go through here. Through here. Excuse me. There's a piece of paper underneath the table. Inside the white receptacle. This is the last time I'll be going through these hints today. And I'm going to fortify myself by saving then and there. Right, teacup. There's a piece of paper in the teacup. Inside the large black box, which is also known as the piano. Right, no, I don't want to read the letter, thank you very much. Piece of paper in the piano. Inside the rotten head. Okay, okay. This is coming full circle. And here we have... You spotted something under the paper. Got blue eyes. Hell yeah, blue eyes. Big painting. I wanna be the very best. Not like no one's ever have been. To sort 'em out is my real test. To play them is my cause. No! Pull out. Pull out from those rockers. Bye. Oh, you're not gonna chase me anymore? Well, that's fancy. Or if you want to kill me, wherever you are now. Dumb doll. You think you can kill me? You think you can take these long golden hair away from me? You ain't gonna take my hair or my teeth. And definitely not my green eyes. Green eyes, purple dragon. Over here, a white piece of paper, pick up. Very good. Very good, dear Snake. Would you mind getting away from me? That'll be great, thank you. Good, 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 good. The Force is strong with you. A powerful Sith you will become. Right, enough about War Stars. Let's focus now on House Witcher. Oh yeah, we've got sheet music. Lovely. Right, play sheet music. We will play some and we'll do nothing. The piano begun playing itself. Right, this takes a little bit of time, this audio. Because not just any shadow we need to look out for, it's one in the middle seat in the bottom row. There we go. There we go. Accept it. Right, we've got that. That's good. That's wonderful. Don't go in there. Right, insert the eyes. I like how she has to be at that angle. I like that. It's not just at any angle. We just random inside the back of her head. Oh, dearie me. I'm trying to imagine too much. Answer my questions. I will nod to answer such questions. Who tried to abandon you? Who didn't look at you? Who loved you? Who exed both of yous? Bye. Bye. This is a game that doesn't have a wonderful outcome to it. But it's to tell you that not all games don't need a great outcome for all the characters. Like, it's a great outcome for one of the characters, but for one particular character, it was not a good end to them. And for these two in front of us, we're definitely not a good end to them. Correct. Thanks. But this room does give us visuals of what Ellen's parents look like. Like, we have a visual of what they look like. Not just Ellen herself that we have a visual of, but also Ellen's parents. Oh, it's locked. There's a small text on the door. Before eyes. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to put in the green eyes. That's the whole ordeal. Now, you better be grateful this time when I give you these eyes. There we go. It's now a perfect reflection. You disappeared from the mirror. Don't disappear. It makes me feel like a ghost. You got back before eyes. You heard something unlock. I do that. Lovely. Okay. The door opened. We will find ourselves in the bottom of the valley. And I'm on the rivers that are at the bottom of that valley. We will find a ring in which that woman's statue cannot find, for goodness sakes. Do you know anything about that? Do you? Do you? There's a hole and an iron door going down. Okay, we'll go down. We'll descend. We'll do all that jazz. Right. And... Nope. Open the door. We will stop the fire. Take off the lid. Look. Open lid, I mean. Thoroughly used. Don't you slam the door on me. I've got places to be and all that. Hello. They didn't like my presence, so therefore I'm going to go hide. Because I think something's coming down to kill us. Hide in here, yes please. You didn't see anything. Not yet. Not yet again. Oh gosh. Right, okay, put my phone away. Not... yes, we do need to exit now. There we go. Good, good. Hello. We'll take them. Got golden chopsticks. Go from there. And... oh yeah, we need to search in here. Search inside. And we found in here... the chopsticks caught something. Got a pig ring. Lovely. We'll put these back. We'll put them back. We'll put them in the ribs. I think that's the safest place to put chopsticks. Chops. What do you call a pig that's good at karate? Pork chop. Oh no, that's a bad joke. Yo, yeah, I'm here. Ain't I just the nicest? Yeah, you're the floofiest of them all for being down here. You hear someone coming down the stairs. Okay. Oh, yikes. Look, there we go. Apart from the floor breaking, we're good. Last time, the floor didn't break because we tried to interact that far. Or didn't decide to walk that far. We didn't attempt. Don't want to interact with that, actually. Right. There we go. That is it, isn't it? Thank you. No, thank you. The door opened. And up we go up the stairs. So to the 7 people who are... no, the 8 people who are watching right now, how are you all doing? I'm waiting for it. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Lovely. Thank you and welcome to the stream, Dablitter. Or if you've been here for a while, then thank you for coming on board. You were a girl looking for someone to care, but as I entered your house, cruel tricks were played, I unaware. Could that be like from The Diary of Ellen or something? I'm not too sure. It's in quotes, so it's like a quote of something related to the game. Or relating to the diary. Pick up doll. Place a doll. Pick up doll. Place the doll. Nope, it's all in the song. Okay. My bad. The door opened. Lovely. Itchy eye. Hi there. Yo. I don't know if it's official though, because there's a lot of fan versions of it. Okay. Seems this is the top floor. I kind of like this place. You? Yeah, it's a garden, so therefore it can't be too bad. Thought so. Well, go have fun. Fun. Nah, garden's a lovely place. Need something for me? Yeah, I do. Well, I need nothing from you. Be silent. Ah, that's right, I must warn you. Do not disturb the Keeper of Time. He is not of this house, it would seem. Even from the next room over, I can hear it making that unbearable racket. Can't someone shut it up? What do you mean I don't hear it? My favourite Viola version is one that says, "This magic now I will use to take back what's mine, I will destroy you." I've never heard of the original version or the fan-made versions or the other versions of it. Not heard any of them really. I haven't even known it existed until you mentioned it. As they say, the more you know. Such big arms. Yeah, I know you want me to do that, but I have not got the resources to do that at this point in time. Alright, we need to go up here, then look at you. Pretty much the majority of them give a summary of the events prior to the game. Nothing inside. Pull. If ever was a prequel to The Witch's House, it would be Ellen's the protagonist of that tale. There we go. That skeleton is daft. Daft, I mean, sorry, because he didn't even know I was there. Right, we need now a ball of sorts. Perhaps we need to read this and then from there talk to the 3 lovely red grasses. Cut it up, uproot it, or pluck it. Any of them, nope. Hi. When Ellen did that body switching spell, Viola gained her powers but also had to deal with the pain that came with it. Yeah, because with the soul switching or the body switching, it doesn't switch their powers as well. So Ellen didn't retain her powers when switching bodies, but it was like Viola had to try and learn how to use those powers to try and get her own body back or something like that. Right, fill with water. Oh gosh, my leg is a little bit achy. That's better. Need a bit of movement on my left leg. Sitting still for too long is not good for you. Not good for anyone. Filled with water. Okay. Here is you. Bone bowl here. Pour water. Oh, you drop a bone bowl. That no good. But what we got out of that now is a satisfied tree. Don't hear that every day. The tree's leaves shook with satisfaction. A tree branch will pick it up. Got a tree branch. Yep, we ditched the challenge. Ellen's backstory is quite sad, but in a way I sort of see her as a villain from the game book I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. I don't know why I came here with a tree branch. I have no idea why. Maybe to poke at the tadpoles or something. What do you mean? What do you mean by I'm being cruel by poking tadpoles with a tree branch? If I go near them, they'll kill me. And I need to light up the green candle with the other candle in here. You can't take their candle, but you can transfer the flame. So that's technically not stealing because it's still got fire on it. Me fire will cleanse evil. Evil. He's just standing there with that candle, menacingly. The won't burn away without a trace, SpongeBob. Anyways, enough about SpongeBob. You play the new game Pokemon Flare? Yeah, I've pretty much completed the main story of Brilliant Diamond / Spectral Pearl. I've forgotten what. Oh, Shining Pearl. There we go. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Yeah, I've played through that game. I'm just looking through like the Grand Underground stuff to try and find all the possible fossil Pokemon I can find, and all other things, just complete the National Pokedex. That's it. That's all I'm doing right now, and raising as much berries as I can within the game, like finding all the different berries possible, and then going from there. I've caught all the legendary Pokemon from the park itself that you get when you are champion for the first time. Open cage door. Open the bird cage. We will show the candle to the bird, and it left, even though the candle was lit. No, like Gen 4 Pokemon, that's like the first like set of games which I try to like, okay, how does the game work? What are the different typings? What are the typings, advantages and disadvantages? Because before that I just used to spam moves and hope they do for the best. Like I knew some strengths and weaknesses, like fire versus grass, grass versus water, water versus fire, electric versus water, grass versus water, stuff like that. But I never knew ones like dark versus ghost, or poison versus grass. Actually, poison versus grass is quite simple. Ground versus steel. Ground versus poison. Anyways, let's move on. Like, that's the first time in Gen 4, like the original games, where I took like all the typing seriously. And then Gen 6 came along and mucked up the ghost and dark typing stuff and introduced fairy. But I think in Pokemon games, like Gen 1 Pokemon always get the most treatment. And I would like to see some more preferential treatment of other Gen Pokemon. Like the Arceus RPG game that's coming out next year early. I think that game's getting some new like forms, 2 of which are from Unova, which is wonderful. Like, I think there's a different form of Braviary and a different form of Zora and Zoroark. And that's a normal ghost type. Like, that's a powerful combination. Right, poison bottle. Enough about Pokemon now. Let's get back to Witch's House. Sorry for that off-tangent conversation there, but I do love myself Pokemon. I know that's mean. I know what I did. Sorry, I'm back. It's okay. You need to do what you need to do. Letter in my pocket? No, thank you. Oh, I need to interact with the yellow flowers next. Right. Yes, you heard her ugly well. I understand now. Give me my white pollen and let me be on my way. Thank you very much. Hello, Ellen. Nice to be in the gardens, isn't it? It's only taken us 34 minutes to get to the stage. Don't you close on me. And what about these? They're talking restlessly. Okay. I'll give you the pollen, don't you worry. Swiftly grab the pollen. The person vanished into the cell, thank you. Here's someone leaving the cell, yep, blooded red mark. And after I hit it so well. You usually would just get a jade pipe from another portion of the game, but that part of the game is not available in the extra mode. Which I think could have been utilised. Like make another scenario in there that's really difficult. Right. No, I don't want that. Question, are you planning on grabbing the knife? Yes, I am planning on grabbing the knife, which is required for the true end. Yeah. And if I was going throughout this game without saving, that's what I was planning on doing anyways. Even if I died in that little portion of the game, I would not regret it. You washed off the blood to reveal a transparent pair of shoes. Right, this is where we died last time because of a skeleton. That's what I tried to do last time, but I went over here, then I tried to revert my movements and I got caught by the skeleton. Like, we could have done it flawlessly. Don't worry, Flair. When we love a certain game, we tend to be chatty about it. Exactly. It's being passionate about the said game. Exactly. Sometimes it's not about, like, well, Now I've gone off tangent there, but being passionate about something regardless of what it is. Like, what's the side? Okay, we don't want to go there. Oh, we have to go through the middle there. And that's good. Like, remember, at the last crack at the end there, you go over the crack rather than the others. Yo, what do you suppose a friend is? This sort of reminds me of a Chloroline minus the button eyes. Not sure about how to answer that one. Also, a little bit of trivia. I really like the character sprites in the Witcher's House. Exactly, yeah, they're really lovely. Also, for people out there that still think that Viola in this game is Viola and Mad Father, no, they're not the same character. Just use a similar character sprite sheet. You know the blonde-haired girl in Mad Father that's trapped behind that door and she lost her eyes and stuff like that because of Alfred Drevis? Yeah, she's not Viola. People are saying he is Viola, you just don't get it. Okay, a bit of a trivia about this part of the game. Here. In one of the older versions of the original Witcher's House, there was a mathematical puzzle in here which you need to solve in order to proceed into this next room. No, a bit of fun there. Hello. I got my eye on you, bouncy ball. You haven't seen the book movie? Not as far as I can tell. Chloroline has a game too. I'm now starting to become a little puzzled as to what's going on. What he's doing. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get out of this room, but I need this eyeball to be as far away from the door as possible. Like, I have my eye on this doll. Okay, pick up doll. It's not PC though. Hoffman. Okay, let's get out of here, 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 get out of here. We got out of here. Got out of there. Right, let's pick up this other doll part. Headless doll. And then a bunch of cockroaches just spawn. There could be like an achievement in this game about squishing all the cockroaches, but that'll be a bit cruel. Yeah, that's a dumb idea. Let's not do that. Hello. Right. Earlier I mentioned about... Okay. Low the Wii, right? Hoffman... Coraline... Right. Coraline... If I can spell it correctly, that would be great. Wii. Oh yeah, it's a Wii game. Coraline the game and Coraline an Adventure too weird for words. It's available on Amazon for £64.99. Nope. Not doing that. Anyways, if you try to take the puzzle now that these flowers have withered, you get a special surprise. We disappear. More or less, the story is about a girl who's bored with her life and wants to adventure. She ends up finding a little door in her house that leads to a special world. So it's kind of like the Lands of Narnia or something like that. Oh man. Alright. Also, if we try going here, we'll be stuffed to pieces as well. There we go. That's why we don't go back in that room as the garden goes ready. You just go straight down. Also, if we try to retreat back, another skeleton will spawn. Right, headless doll combined with hairs. God doll, we'll put them there. Place a doll. And you move. Thank you. He exploded. I did indeed exploded. Just so you know, don't particularly care if you get out of here or if your house eats you alive. But what is essentially a trap that is created by a being known as the Other Mother. She watches children through a doll she gives them and tries to give them some kind of fun in order to take their souls and sew buttons on them. Ouch. Either one's fired by me. Yeah, transitions from the chat to the sentence in the game. So I'm willing to let you escape. Hello. See? Looks like she feels the same. So hey, don't die on me. I'll try my best to, but even that's kind of like a little spoiler in itself about this game if you've not played it before. Like the ghost of Ellen there. Like she wants you to escape, but yet at the same time she doesn't. There's blood! Come to my room, Neil Poir. Right. This is the most difficult part of a no-save run, which is to survive this next chase scene. But I remember where we need to go. A blood-stained bed. Okay. A foggy, reflectionless mirror. Hey, it's like me looking in a mirror. I see nothing back. I'm kidding. A Coraline game done like Trubberbrook would be super cool. And we just close the book. We don't even read it. And something came out of the mirror. Hello, you. Hi, legless girl. Give me back. You want something, little one? I don't have it. Unless I am it. Right. Oh, no. Okay. No. We don't want to go on the blood. The blood is there to slow you down. Yep. That is why that is very difficult. You need to practice this multiple times before trying to do it on a no-save run. If you try and do it without practice, you're going to end up forgetting where you need to go. That's a 50-50 scenario, actually. What, sorry, which one along the horizontal plane will the hands spawn on? Okay. Nice. There we go. Second try. Took us 2 times there. Although if we try to do it while not saving, it could take us endless amount of times. And the house has got a rather reddish purple hue to it now. Nice. Hey there, a tree stump. That's where a cat is supposed to be sitting. Oh, look at that. Pick it up. Good game, yeah. Trubberbrook might interest you, Flair. It's a mystery point and click. Instead, DOF 3D models, 2D pixel art, the graphic arts are handmade painted miniatures. Lovely. The curse consumed the house. Okay. Listen half of the letter. Dear Viola, I'm sorry for yelling at you yesterday. There's an old legend that says a witch lives in the forest and kidnaps children who get lost there. Your friend's house is very near the forest, so I was worried about you. Your friend's name was Ellen, right? Well, I don't mind if you go out to play, but don't go too deep into the forest. Hope to see you home soon, Dad. Well, I think the timing of that letter is a bit late. Just considering all things that went on and stuff like that. Right, cute little bottle. Poured the medicine bottle onto the roses, and we are going to be witnessing the finale of this game. The true ending, as it were. The grim fate that awaits. Like, watching this ending, doesn't matter how many times you go through it, it's still very sad in a way. Hell, just give it up already. Ouch. How long are you going to chase me? You know you're almost dead. Technically, she can't chase you considering she doesn't have any legs to chase you with. Give me back my body. Huh? Give it back? No way. I don't feel any pain in this body. Besides, you're the one who gave it to me. Why should I have to give it back? Right? Now, playing this game for the first time, this bit of the story is really a big revolution. So it's like we were playing as the villain this whole time. Her voice also raspy because Eden gave her a medicine that was technically acid. Yeah, it's a throat burning medicine, right? Viola? Dun dun dun. You felt so sorry for me. I couldn't even move from my bed. That's why I used my magic to trade bodies with you. But of course that magic would not work if there wasn't any trust between you two. Just for a day? Maybe I did promise that. Yeah, because you'd only last for a day. I was surprised you managed to trap me in there, but to no avail. After all, it's my house. Technically it's your parents' house, but okay. Why would it ever kill me? But then again, wasn't it stated in Eden's diary that the house was granted to Eden by the demon itself? So therefore, the original house in which Eden lived in would have been a completely different house entirely. The house guided me the entire way to ensure that I would escape. Still not dead? I have to applaud your tenacity. Maybe you're too worried about your father to die? Oh, I know about you and your family. So your father, Viola. A close family of two. Those memories stay in your body. He's a kind man, but not the memories up here. Because when you trade bodies or swap souls, you also swap knowledges. Yeah, she is a couple of 100 years old. Like she never aged past a certain point. Thanks to the demon, or the black cat. A hunter is he. And he even sent you that letter. We will see Father Shu? Unfortunately so. Unfortunately so. What a good father. So then, I suppose you're worried about what will happen when you're gone. It'll be just fine. I'll make sure his daughter Viola gives him her share of love. And I'll take her share of love too. So just die. Viola? Hi there. Viola, are you safe? Are you hurt anywhere? I'm fine, but it's that monster. What? Why? You ever see the comic Flare? If I don't forget, in internet have a comment about Witch House. She's trying to say father. Father. Oh. Stay away, monster. If only if he knew. If only he knew. Double barrel elephant is a shotgun. Do I click enter? I suppose we can't end the stream unless we click enter. Damn. I know it's fictional, but it still makes you sad. Ah, I see. Seeing your own father fail to notice you, that's what finally pushed you over the edge of despair, Viola. And yeah. Yes, not me, it's Daddy. Damn. Like, just learning that Viola's father shot his own daughter, but he didn't even realise that because he didn't know that they swapped bodies. Hello, Black Cat. What are you going to do? There goes the body of your student. GG. It says a gruesome game, but it's a good game nonetheless. So, that, folks, is the unsuccessful run of the no save challenge of going through this game on. Okay, thank you very much. I would appreciate that, because I haven't seen any links to the songs at all of this game. So, folks, we have raised a grand total over the past 6 days of $96 for New Story Charity. Thank you so much to everybody who has come here today, and thank you, a big thank you actually, to the 3 donors who have donated today for this charity. So that was, if I remember correctly, that was Fallen Angel, Kai, I don't know how to pronounce her name again, I do apologise, and Clouds as well. So all of those people, thank you so much for doing that. And thanks again for streaming. I'll sneak out now. If you was truly been a sneaky one, you wouldn't even comment about it. I'm just kidding. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and we shall see each other's in the next stream, which will be Venus Improbable Dream. Thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, get yourself a good sleep, Akbar. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves, everybody.